Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make this box of chocolates. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. So actually this box is our featured project for the month of July for our Stampin Anonymous tutorials. You'll get this link for all 6 tutorials when you place an order with me for the month of July. So we're going to be focusing on the box, and this is my twist on that featured project. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's start with the measurements. I'm using the Whisper White cardstock. You can also use the thick Whisper White if you like, but I'm just using the regular Whisper White. And this is cut at 5 by 11. We're going to score and cut that together. And then you're going to need another piece cut at 1 3/4 by 9. And then my Pool Party, which is from the Subtles collection in the 6x6 designer paper. It's double-sided, and I'm using the polka dotted side. This piece is cut at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. All right, let's grab our Stampin' trimmer. Okay, so first we're going to score all 4 sides at 1 inch. Then along on the 11-inch side across the top, we're going to score this at 5 and 6. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and fold all our score lines. All right, now we're going to grab our paper snips. Okay, so on the ends, and you're going to do this on both ends the exact same way. So we're going to cut on this little score line right here and right here. And these will be the tabs, these two right here. So I'm going to give them a little miter cut on either side of those tabs. Okay, then the center score lines right here, we're going to cut both of those score lines, and we're going to miter those ends as well. Okay, so now our box should look like this. So today I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus. Now remember, we started selling the brand new adhesive, and this is the Stampin' Seal, and then we have the Stampin' Seal Plus, which is a little bit stronger, which I find they're both very strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the Stampin' Seal Plus to these 2 tabs here, and then also to these 2 tabs, and then these 2 tabs. Okay. All right, so now we're going to take our tabs, and we're going to put the tabs inside of our ends first. Tuck them in here and here. Now we're going to decide which is going to be the top of our box. Okay, so then it's just going to go ahead and do that by itself, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and close it up. Put one tab on this side. So this is going to be the lid. And close up this side over here. Okay, so then this is going to close up our box, just like that. So now this box stays closed really nicely, and we're going to add a little belly band to it too. So there's the box. Now we're going to add our little piece of the designer paper, which is in the Pool Party. So there's our top of our box. Now we're going to do some stamping. So I'm going to grab some Whisper White, and we're going to use the Early Espresso Classic ink. So the stamp set we're using is Nothing's Better Than, and then also if you purchase this in a bundle with the Love You More Than dies, you can save 10% right now. So we're going to use both of these today. So I'm going to go ahead and use the word chocolate, and then for this greeting right here, Today is a blank kind of a day. So now there's two separate greetings. So I put them on one stamp together. So they stamp together at one time. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that. And then we're going to stamp the chocolate. Now I'm using a larger block. And I think, yeah, this is block D, as in dog. And I put the word chocolate on there just so I can see exactly through the block on how to stamp that. Right in the center of those two words there. Just like that. Okay. And we're going to stamp this. I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be 2. I'm going to stamp this down here at this end. And then we're going to stamp 2 of the chocolates. Okay, let's grab our big shot. Okay, so for the greeting, today is a chocolate kind of a day. We are going to use the Stitch So Sweetly dies. We're going to use these 2 rectangle shapes here with the scallop. So I'm going to first punch out the smallest of the, well, not actually the smallest, but the second smallest. And we're going to cut that greeting out. Okay, then we're going to cut out the 2 sets of chocolates. I'm going to use the Love You More Than dies, the little chocolate die right here, to cut these 3 little chocolates out. There's our 2 sets of chocolates. And then the greeting, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be 2, I'm going to hand cut that out. Okay, then next we're going to cut out the pool party. I need the next size up and the scallop, the rectangle with the Stitch So Sweetly. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that out. Okay, so that's all the die cutting. Let's go ahead and move the big shot. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this greeting out. I'm going to add that to some pool party cardstock. Let's put some adhesive on that. Put that onto the pool party. I'm going to cut that out. Okay, so there's our added greeting to the front. It's so cute. All right, let's bring in our belly band. Remember, this is the 1 3/4 by 9, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap this around the box. Actually, I'm going to start in the front, and when I wrap this around, I'm just going to kind of pinch it around each of the corners, and I don't want to wrap it too snug because remember, you're going to want them to remove the belly band to be able to get into the box. So you want it snug but not too tight. Okay, and making the sides, when I'm pinching that in, it's just making it more of a form-fitted belly band. Then I'm going to add some adhesive along one side. Line that up, just like that. Now I think typically you would have the greeting and everything, however the box is opening, like my box is opening down here. So I could have put the greeting on like this, but then it wasn't balanced right when I added the chocolate. So that's why I turned my box and I'm going to add it going like this, going horizontal. Okay, so let's go ahead and build our little embellishment here. So I'm going to add this to the pool party. We're going to add some dimensionals to that. And that's going to actually sit on the center of our belly band. So we want to make sure we place the dimensionals in the right position so it doesn't hinder the belly band to slide off. And then one other thing I noticed is that before I add the chocolates, I'm going to go ahead and add the greeting. And then that will also help me position it onto the box. So I'm going to go ahead and put a dimensional on the center of this greeting. So we're going to add that right to the side on the main greeting, which is today is a chocolate kind of a day. And then we can position this right in the center of the belly band. And then everything's positioned correctly. And then we just add the chocolate, which we're going to go ahead and color those with the crumb cake Stampin' Blends. I got the light and the dark. You can only get them in the combo now. So I'm going to go ahead and color the light first. And you guys know those fancy box of chocolate. So I'm going to do mine like a milk chocolate and maybe a darker chocolate. So it's just getting that illusion of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and color parts of the swirls on the chocolate candy. And then the dark crumb cake will be added to the other part of the chocolate. Really cute. All right, then we're going to pop both of these up on a dimensional. You're just going to need one right in the center. Okay, and I'm just going to position these right over on the side. This side, and then I figured I'd put one down here as well. Isn't that cute? And then they can pull the belly band off to get inside of the box of chocolate. So let me go ahead and add some chocolate into my box here. I got these milk chocolate with almonds, so I'm just going to dump some of these in here. Well, it's quite a bit, actually. I'm just going to, oh my gosh, it smells so good. For somebody that's not eating chocolate right now, it smells heavenly. Seriously, it smells so good. Okay, so that's actually really full of chocolate, and then I'm just going to put my belly band on top of that. Remember, this is why you want the belly band to be snug, but not too tight, because we want to be able to slide this on and off, just like that. Now, one other thing that I did do to my finished box is I added some Wink of Stella, and I just highlighted parts of the chocolate, and then I also went around the edge of the Whisper White scallop, and there's like a stitch line right around the scallop. So I took my Wink of Stella and just kind of outlined that little scallop there. Just adds a little touch of shimmer on there. So cute. So then here's the other one. Okay, and you can tell that the only thing different was the designer paper. So I used the same Pool Party, I just changed it up to the polka dot side instead. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know. And then also I have all the items listed down below. And then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by and we'll see you later. Bye.